Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for watching. Today we're going to make a card using lawnfawn stamps and picket fence. Right here I am starting out with the mice from, I want to say Be Merry stamp set. I'm not exactly sure. I don't have the stamp set in front of me, but I know it's a lawnfawn stamp. My idea for this card is to make it seem as if they were, or the mice were at a art museum and they're looking at pieces of art as they walk through the museum. The pieces with the squares are going to be the artwork. I'm using also lawn fun dies for frames for the pictures on the artwork. Right here, I masked off the little mouse, and I'm putting the stand in front of him. I wanted to put the bread on top of the stand, but I accidentally stamped out the stand before the bread, so I just went with what I had, and maybe next time I'll pay more attention to what I'm doing. Right here is the picket fence stamp set. It's a tile floor. And as you can see, my daughter was helping me stamp. She wanted to be a big help today. And I couldn't get the stamp clear as I wanted it, so I ended up drawing it with my Memento black ink pen. I'm using hickory smoke and black soot for the wall panel on this card. And I don't know if I stated before, but my inks are going dry and I need to buy some more ink refillers, but I haven't brought them yet. So I'm just going with what I have and I'm pressing very hard so that the color could come onto the card base. I started with the hickory smoke and now I'm going to go to the black soot and go on the edges of the card. My daughter lost my other dauber thing, so I only had one, so I had to switch them back and forth to get the blend together. I also plan on buying more of those as well. Yes, I think I'm satisfied with that, and then I'm going to go to the coloring, and I start out with my blue greens, and I start with dark, mid, and light. And for some reason today my hands were all in the card, so I'm sorry that you can't really see the coloring. It's going to be like that through all the coloring. I do apologize. I will pay more attention next time. I have the shadow going from one end to the other. And one of those squares, I think on the second row, I accidentally colored the whole thing with the dark color. You can't really tell, but I know that I did it, and I don't know what I was not paying attention clearly, and I grabbed the wrong marker and ended up coloring the whole thing dark. Then I'm just going to continue to do dark, medium, light. My daughter had that pencil, and I think she threw it at me in the middle of the video. I don't know. I know she had it though. I think I was handing her something to keep her preoccupied, but it didn't work. Yeah, so yeah, see, the marker just flew over there. Yeah, it didn't work. She was definitely all in the way, but it's okay. And I'm coming in with the other color of the towel using my end colors. Again, coloring darkest to lightest. I do apologize because my hand is all in the coloring and you can't see anything. And then I'm going to continue to color the towels. And so this is the floor. When I was pulling the washi tape, the masking tape off of the floor, it did pull some of the paper up, but I did realize the lighter the paper is, the easier it was to blend. I think this is 110. I might go to 80 to see how that works, because it was the where the paper was taken up at. It was definitely like more blendable in those areas. All right, and here I am coloring the mouse now. As you can see, I didn't do the bread because I messed it up with the masking. So coloring the mice with my W markers. And I'm going to color the cap and then the mice little tummy. I had to decide what color I wanted to use, so that's what I'm doing now, like contemplating like what should I use. Then I would color his ear. And then going to the female mice, same color as the male mice. Color her up. And then go to her apron, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Go to the apron and use the light C markers for that. Then I'm going to color the gingerbread using E markers. Only using 2 colors and color dark to light. Coloring the icing on the gingerbread house. Color the chimney because I forgot while I was coloring the house. Now I'm coloring the gumdrops. And then my stamp, God is Love. That is a Prima stamp. I don't even see it anymore, but that was a Prima stamp. And I had one stamp in there that said that as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And for some reason, I lost it. And I'm so hurt about it. And I can't find the stamp set anywhere. But I do wish I still had that stamp set. That particular stamp in that stamp set. I have the rest of the stamps. And then I'm coloring the mice that will be walking along the museum looking at the art. I colored all the ones facing in that direction, that color, and then the other mice that face the opposite direction, which is that one. I colored those in grays. And for their bellies, I did color it all the same in their ear color. And then this is the second one. I think it's going to be one more after this that will be colored in gray. Yep. And then the mother and the baby stamp. And as you can see, my daughter grabbed the tops because she was playing with them, put them on her finger. Having the time of her life with them. And for some reason, the video footage went out where I was putting the things there. And that's it. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching.